go to the movies?
Yeah.
Show your shirt. Show your shirt. Show your shirt.
Where?
To the Michael Jackson. Come with us to see Michael Jackson at Cine Bistro. You excited?
Yeah.
Okay.
Excited.
Okay. So today is Thursday. I have graduation tomorrow, and so I'm not meal prepping. I'm prepping for that. I did my hair. I got some bundles. They're super long, but obviously I didn't do anything to it besides install it and dye my leave out. I have to straighten it. I want some overnight curlers, but I also have like the sock method. I have this different type of overnight curling bar, so I might utilize that instead of going to spend money on some curlers, because I know they have some overnight curlers at Target for like $30, and it doesn't make sense when I have like the tools. But I need my hair to stay put for a while, so headed to graduation I might just have my curlers in and just pray to God that they come out right. Anyways, what else? Right now I'm at Hobby Lobby because I have to return this thing that I bought. I thought it was just like the plexiglass where I can put my diploma in and then put some floral arrangements around it, but I guess I didn't read, but it's just like a replacement glass for a regular picture frame. So I'm just returning that. I don't know if I'm going to buy a frame for my diplomas and my licenses, my esthetician license, and my 2 diplomas from esthetician school and my associate's degree. My associate's degree came in I think on Monday, and I'm so excited. I'll show you guys when I get home. So I also need to get some vinyl because I'm writing on my graduation cap just a scripture, and I need some vinyl. I probably use white vinyl 9 times out of 10, which I have. So I'm back home now. I picked up blue and yellow iron-on vinyl. And yesterday when I was doing my daughter's nails, I realized that my little mini nail cure for when I do my Gel X wasn't working. So I went ahead and ordered an overnight lamp. This is really the lamp that I wanted in the first place, because mine has like a little hood over it, and you just stick your finger in there, and sometimes it's hard to kind of get it how I need to. I have to position it a certain kind of way in order to put my nails on. So this right here, I can just use it as like my flash cure. Stick it to the table, use it as my flash cure. And let's see, position it how I want to, and so I can just go ahead and put the nail on this way. Or if I need like a flash cure, something really quick, like a design, I'll do that. I'm so proud of these nails. They're, like I said, these nails are a month old really, the actual nail itself. The design is about 2 weeks old, and I just love the way they look. I'm so proud of how they came out. I found this like tortoiseshell paint, and this is literally one nail polish. It's like a jelly, and so the more layers that you add, the effects that it gives. So I just did that. These 2 nails, This was like a light pink, and then I bought a bunch of nail stuff because I'm just like in my cool nail era again. I've continued to look crusty and dusty throughout this entire video. Anyways, I finished my graduation stole. You can see, got class of 2025. I messed this little part up, I'm so sad, but if you don't look close, you don't look close. Associates in Science. This is the like mental health, counseling, psychology symbol, first generation graduate, human services. I'm so excited the way it came out. Very like clean and cute. Just a little something. I also did my graduation cap. Here it says called to carry. Let's see, put it on. Called to carry. I don't want to wear it like this. My hair is gonna be behind me. Hopefully my bangs don't be messed up. Anyways, you can see it, called to carry. That's Galatians 6:2. Very profound verse for this journey in my life. Carrying the burdens of others is very Christ-like. Not in a way that is overwhelming you and taking over who you are, but also giving back, speaking wisdom, holding people, being there for people. All of those things is Christ-like. So that is very profound for my degree. I love that this is done. I'm so excited. I need to steam my cap or steam my gown. And I think I might add some little pearls on this little piece. I don't know. I'll see. But this is done. I can put my Cricut up. So, pretty frustrated right now. Like a whole lot. And didn't need to be frustrated when I have so much to be excited and grateful for. But it's just one of those things that when it comes to being a mother and not having a village, it can really piss me off on some levels. When I do ask for something, it's rare. And so my daughter is supposed to go to my parents' house to spend the night tonight, so that I didn't have to make these pit stops and whatnot, because I have to be at the venue, I think 2.5 hours earlier, which means that I need to be up and getting ready, I think at like 5. Yeah, I need to be up and getting ready at about 5 o'clock. You know, and my daughter is very clingy to me. She doesn't like to, you know, she's just always up on me. And it gets overwhelming trying to get ready, trying to do things, and having to get myself ready. I now have to get her up. I have to get myself ready. Hopefully she stays asleep while I'm getting ready. But honestly and truly, like, not fully like 100% being able to depend on anyone when it comes to the help or the care of my daughter, it's very frustrating. And it's like times like this, you know, like I put myself through school doing all of these things by myself. And like I can't disregard the help that I did get, but it's rare. It's rare that I ask. It's rare that I get the help. You know, things as simple as I wanted to take a bath tonight. I know I'm not gonna be able to do that. Take a bath and do my Bible study because my daughter is gonna be up my behind. I know that's not gonna happen, and that's not how I wanted to go into my, you know, my Friday, my graduation. That's not how I wanted it to be. But I'm so used to being disappointed by people, by things. Because when someone asks me to do something, it's done. Like, consider it done, you know? But it's frustrating when you want something done and you can't get it done. So, I don't know. I'm going to try not to let that affect me too much. And I almost had like a moment. You know, it's one of those things. I'm about to tackle these eyebrows. Tweeze them and tame them. Here's my waxing pot. It's getting there. So my wax is ready. I look powdered up. I'm about to wax my armpit.
Hi. Hi. I'm making a video too.
Hmm?
I'm making a video too.
Mm-hmm. Ugh.
Yeah, that's funny to mommy.
You're heavy.
Little eyes. Little eyes. Put me down right here, please. Please. Put me down right here. Gosh.
Let me do your facial.
No. Facial. But it's no face. There's no pickle eyes.
Hmm?
Pickle eyes.
Pickle eyes?
Yeah.
Cucumbers.
Yeah, it was.
No, I didn't buy any.
Now just take your glass off and spray on this in your eyes.
You can't do it on the eyes. It's everywhere else but the eyes and the mouth.
Mm-hmm. That's what it was.
You know it's a mole. Well, you keep touching it every single day.
Every single day you touch everything because you know they can't repeat.
Do what?
I said every day you touch the donuts in a bit.
So like you're cussing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to say?
I said, you just never know because you were doing, hey, the carrots, it's that crazy?
Alright. I need some more privacy.
No, I need to get you facial privacy. Give me privacy. Cheeto head. Hey, get off of me. No.
You trying to hurt me?
No, you need to get into my business, so I'm gonna put your glasses on.
Alright, privacy, seriously.
No, I want you.
I need privacy so I can take a bath.
No, I didn't want you. You say you're gonna take a bath.
I need privacy.
No, I'm saying you do.
Okay,
I'm the
I am officially dressed. I feel so pretty right now. This is my outfit. I'll show a better view somewhere.
Do they do like a chin haircut?
Thanks to Hillsborough College for being this amazing beginning for my academic journey.
Hillsborough College taught me how to step into the light. As a mother of four, I came here.
Washington. Co-Raleigh's Towers.
Officially graduated.
You control me fast and slow.
Wow. It is Saturday, May 2nd. That means Chris Brown's birthday is in a couple days. And my very, very good and dearest friend's birthday is on Monday. But anyways, I got some well-needed rest last night. After graduation, I went to Cooper's Hawk with my friend, Bree and Jazz, and my daughter, my stepdad. It was supposed to be like but like 8, 9 of us originally for lunch. But it ended up just being me, my friend, and my friends and my daughter. My stepdad came to my graduation, but my mother and my siblings weren't there. And I felt a lot of emotions yesterday. Like I was excited, and it was just like, you know, my last graduation ceremony was high school, and when I finished esthetician school, COVID robbed us of the experience to have a graduation, because I graduated in February of 2020, also was like a few weeks pregnant, and we were supposed to have our graduation like that week after we finished. I think it was February 8th was the last day to clock out for hours for the program, and our graduation was supposed to be that next week, but then COVID happened, and they were just like, no, we're not gonna risk it, XYZ. So internally I was celebrating for my entire first college experience, on top of, I did end up getting my license, my esthetician license in February. I finished paying the rest of my tuition. Like, I just didn't do it over the past couple of years. COVID, life, new mom, all the extra, it wasn't at the top of my priority list. And so I did get that in December, like a week after I finished this associate's program. So internally I was celebrating those as just like this milestone, and like the speech from the first, the student speaker was so beautiful, and I shed a tear. You know, she had like a part where some of us raised families, some of us did alone, some of us didn't know, you know, how we were gonna get through it because of XYZ and life experiences. And like for me, throughout this journey, like I started in 2022, spring 2022, I started, and I had like my prereqs, and it was exciting. Like, I never dreamed of going to college, but I wanted something different, wanted something new. I had been talking with God a lot about what I wanted to do. I knew that year of being at my mother's house as a new mom was, I never wanted to do that again, but I'm grateful that I was able to do it, because I'm here in my apartment that I've been in for 4 years, and the journey started. And you know, I was going through postpartum depression. I got my first diagnosis with postpartum depression and general anxiety disorder, along with sleep insomnia. And so going through all of those things, fighting and going back and forth with my child's father, feeling alone, feeling like I've moved out at 17 years old, never went back to my parents' house, just to be a new mom and have to go back to my parents' house. And I'm just being very transparent, because it is what it is. Like, my life is my message. I have it tattooed on me. It is my belief. It's my, you know, whatever. And, you know, just going through all of those things, and I won't get in detail of all of the small things. Then I end up getting a job, a new job in the field that I wanted to be in, which is, you know, Department of Children and Families, working with foster care kids, going to court, doing the things for them, fighting for them, X, Y, and Z. On top of all of that, like, I got a new job before I officially moved into this place. Like, I went apartment hunting. It was very brief, but this is like the second apartment that I came to. And I'm getting this apartment. My daughter was starting daycare for the first time, all within like 3 months. I also had started like a new like relationship after not being in a relationship since my child's father. And then 4 transitions hit me at once, while also in school and trying to navigate all of that. All this happened in 2022. So it was a lot, and it was impactful, to say the least. Like, that was the most beautiful year, but that was the most transitional year of my life. One of the most transitional years of my life. And I'm just floating in school. I've been climbing, and I've done so well. I've met so many good people. I've had beautiful semesters and I had hard semesters, and not that the work was hard, the workload was hard, but the mental stress of doing all of the things was so hard. And I am the first generation graduate. My mother never went to college. She landed on her first job and has been there for almost 40 years now. My dad, he went to college on a full scholarship, football scholarship, but he didn't finish. He had 2 kids in high school, so there's that. He didn't finish. 3 of my siblings started college and didn't finish it. My little sister is in nursing school at my same school that I got my associate's degree in, which she'll be getting her nursing, I think BS, bachelor's in nursing next year. So I'm the first generation college graduate, and from a person that never desired to go to college, I've done so well. You know, I was a pharmacy tech with my license at the age of, 19, 20, and I spent most of my 20s being a pharmacy tech until I was like 27, when did I have my daughter? 2020, I was 25. And when I was 25, I got that work from home job. Yeah, so then I battled, you know, whatever. But it's been a journey. I've done proctor exams with my baby sleeping. You know, it's stretched out for like a 3.5 year type situation, 4-year situation, unintentionally, but my professors, being in the counseling and human services, they definitely emphasize work-life balance and prioritizing well-being and your mental health and all of the things. And so as much as I want to pack on, I was raising a daughter. I was in a relationship for the beginning journey of it. I was working a lot. My hours were unpredictable. A lot was happening, and I did it, and I pushed through, and I did it with my daughter in my lap. I did it with a heavy heart. I did it grieving. I did it emotionally distraught. I did it stressed. I did it sleepy. I did it half sleep. Like, I did it, and I'm so grateful for it. And it makes me emotional, like not having my core family members there, and to be my stepdad, he's my stepdad, and he's been my stepdad since I was 11th, 10th grade in high school. A firm believer in my heart that God is putting me through these things because he has something greater for me, and he's seeing how I'm going to react. And that is my belief, and that's what I want to believe so much. And so, like, not having my family there, and my first time graduate mom, first generation graduate student, to not have them there, while also being in a bachelor's program and then soon to be in a master's program within the next 1.5 years. Like, I'm doing this as a mother. I'm doing this sad. I'm doing this grieving. I'm doing this tired. I'm doing this going through mental transitions. I'm going through this, like, feeling alone. I'm doing it. I'm showing up for myself because this isn't about just me. It's about fulfilling God's purpose, fulfilling my purpose, fulfilling the calling that he has over my life. Being an esthetician, like, I am slowly but surely dabbling and studying, getting back to that, and helping people and being there for people and advocating for people. Like, that is what my life, my calling is, pouring into people. Like, my graduation cap says called to carry, from Ephesians 6:2, and it is so true. It is literally so true about my life and about my journey. And it's been a hard one, and it's been a tough one, and I'm pushing through. So yesterday after graduation, we went to dinner, and I just went to my friend's house, and we talked and we chatted, and ended up being there until my daughter left to go to her dad's for the weekend. And I ended up being there until like 11. Talked to my dearest friend. I was so happy to talk to him. Last night, the last person I got to talk to. And took a shower, went to sleep. Today though, I have homework to do. This is week 8. I think I mentioned it. It's week 8, which is the final week of spring 2 and spring semester. So, and summer classes start right on Monday. Tomorrow at 11:59, the last assignment had to be turned in. Monday morning, summer 1 starts for another 8 weeks. So this bachelor's program, and there's no breaks. I don't get to have 2 weeks or a week and a half between semesters to relax, revent. No, it's on it, but it's gonna be worth it at the end. It's definitely gonna be worth it at the end. And yeah, I have homework to do. I've done a little bit of surface cleaning, just a little bit. I let my robot go. I have to like wipe down my kitchen counters and organize my fridge really quickly. But at 2 o'clock, I'm gonna get ready. I need to do some overnight curlers, but I need to lock into homework really quick. I at least want to do some discussion posts, and if anything, I'll just do my quizzes tomorrow if I don't have time to do it today. But going to the candle pour at 2 o'clock, I have to go pick up my wine from Cooper's Hawk because we're allowed to bring wine. And yesterday when I was at the Cooper's Hawk in Tampa, I didn't grab my wine. So I'm gonna grab my 3 bottles of wine from Cooper's Hawk. And then I'm gonna head to Sarasota. I made it to the candle pour. I'm about to get out and go meet my friend inside. Oh, you
The wax melts, what your goal is going to be the 1/2 ounce.
Right, you know that.
Well, he said every house, everything looking.
Oh, I thought he said everything.
So
good.
we said it looks decent.
That's what you was gonna say, okay?
Jess, you're hilarious. One thing about Jess,
You don't play.
she doesn't, and she can't hide it. No matter what, she's not gonna hide her dislike.
We did go to New Orleans when I got.